Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Maserati Gran Cabrio. This is a 4.7 litre V8 producing 440 horsepower. It's on a 10 plate, as you can see. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the vehicle, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, you can of course see it's a two-door convertible car. We're going to start off in the rear boot space and work our way back around to the front of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have those four tailpipes, reversing sensors, and some boot space at the back here also. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle, you can of course see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around, firstly, and secondly, a great looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the centre, you can see, firstly, what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment. And then below that, the total miles for the vehicle, which are only 32,270. Out to the steering wheel next. Over on the left-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. Over on the right-hand side, those stereo controls continue. And then, of course, the stereo itself is over in the centre, just here. So we've got satellite navigation, as you can see, the controls for which can be found directly beneath the screen itself. So from here, you can go to menu, and you can access all of the features by turning this dial, as you can see, to then pair up your phone. Access your audio options, which include, as you can see just there, a CD player for the car. A really nice clear colour display, whichever option it is you're going into, and that includes having a full colour reversing camera as well. Over on the far right hand side, you can put the car into sport mode. You can turn the traction control on and off from there as well. If we move the gear lever out of the way, you can see we have dual zone climate control. So you're able to adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in as well. And once you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning on currently. So that's off, back on again. Or you can just hit auto. The car will then manage the temperature for you by taking full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain those temperatures, either for driver or for the passenger. We can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox just here, an electronic handbrake, two cup holders, and then this button will open the roof, which is what we're going to come to next. So if we pull back on that button, the first thing that will happen is that the windows will go down. Once the windows are fully down, the tailgate will then open up to allow that roof section to fold in, as you can see. And once that's fully open, the roof will fold down into that section. If you were to keep your finger on the button after this process has finished, the windows will then all fold back up again. Otherwise, the roof is now down and ready for you to drive away. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we have for the car. So firstly, in this envelope to the left-hand side is the spare key. So there are two keys in total. You can, of course, see the V5 registration document just there, and then the service book with stamps in here for 2012, as you can see. 16, 17, 19, 20, 21 and 23 as well, and loads of service documentation behind here too. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.